Good afternoon, sunshines. We're going to do real live reactions together. It's going to be so great because I want you to know what really happens in my world and in my life. Some of your destinations may have errors, whatever. I don't know. Let's just do that. I'm not really sure what any of that means. As you guys jump on, say good morning, sunshine, hashtag GMS. I'm going to make this short and sweet. So here's where we're at for Mr. Whitten John. We did the scans. You guys know this. We did the scans on Tuesday, and we have our specialist is in Texas. We try to read the scans. You guys, we're not doctors, but we feel like we do a pretty good job. But all of it doesn't make like complete sense because they're looking at bone size and like the bone that's like growing back. But then they also look at uptake, FGR uptake, and how much is that? Minimizing, decreasing, going up and down. Anyways, so we're waiting to talk to our Texas doctor about all this, right? So here's the ridiculous part about this is they read their scans on Thursdays. We had our scans done on Tuesday. So there's like the system that Colorado has to put them into so that Texas doctors can read them. And they tried to do it Tuesday night, but then I've been like calling like back and forth. Like I did a video about that, right? And the people in Texas, they're like, well, we don't have it yet. So I'm calling Children's today in Colorado. I'm like, hey guys, they still don't have it. Like, okay, well, we're gonna try it again. So then I just called again, and she's like, well, we can. They're the scanning in the imaging area is the ones that have to do that. So we can't do anything up here, but they're trying to do that. But they might have to do it overnight because it takes a lot, so like it might not be able to get there. So we could like maybe overnight a CD, but then that would really get there on Saturday. But they read the scans in Texas on Thursdays, and then they review them with you on Friday. So this is me. I call my husband. First of all, I may or may not. Reaction number one was a little bit of tears. Talking to the nurse where I'm just like, you guys, here's why this means. Quincy Scott, I'm on a video. Please be patient and wait. Stop yelling at mommy. So the first thing is that the reason why this makes such a big deal to me is because if Quincy, I'm doing a live video with everybody online and they can hear you screaming. Can I finish my video? I said, I'll get you more noodles in 1 minute. Sound good? Sound good. Sorry, everybody's like, I'm out of here. Stop. But okay, the reason why it means so much to me is because depending on what the scans read, Whitten John's therapy might go from 5 days a week or 30 treatments down to 2 days a week and only 12 more treatments. It's a huge difference, but we can't read. We don't know if that's what the results are reading. Only our Texas doctor can tell us that. And we start chemotherapy on Monday. So if he doesn't get the scans and he can't read them so that he can review them with us tomorrow, and everybody's like, are you going to Texas? No, because we don't know when they're going to get the scans. So we're not able to go down there because we don't know if we can have an appointment because they don't know if they're going to have anything to read. Okay, so this is part of my reacting. Hey, Whit, can you stop? That's not being supportive either. You can go play with your brother for a couple more minutes or you can sit here with mommy. Okay, you can't. Do you want to say hi to my friends? Do you want to come up here and say hi? Yeah. So, yeah, okay, come say hi. 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 So we start chemo on Monday, and if we don't get to have this appointment, then that means that he could have 3 full extra infusions of chemo. And I believe the least amount of chemo that he has to have in his body, the better. You guys with me on that one? So I call the nurse. She's like, we're doing the best that we can. And that they literally are just doing the best that they can. I'm like crying at the moment because I'm like, I want this to work out. I want the doctor to have the information right now. I want to know what the results are. I want to be able to have that appointment with him. And then I want to know what our next strategy is for the next 6 months. So reaction number one, crying. Okay. I get off the phone. I call John because he's like, can I support you in any way? I'm like, no, I just needed an ear to vent. I needed to say things out loud. So I did that. Reaction number two. And this can apply to like a lot of different areas in our life, right? But then I had to just sit back and think, you know what? This is out of my control. I'm doing my best. I am playing the middleman my best. And God might have a reason why this is happening. Just like God had the perfect reason for canceling our last chemo. That's what I act like you call him. Like, hey, we're going to have to cancel this week's of Whitten's chemo. No, Whitten got sick, right? So that we had to postpone everything a week. And it ended up being glorious because then John Carroll was home for the scans, which I couldn't have done without him. It adjusted everything. It was great. It was a great shift. So maybe this is happening because of some reason that I don't know about, and I just have to breathe. Guys, I just have to breathe. I just have to understand, like, even though this isn't the ideal situation, and yes, it can get me a little worked up, as you can see, and a little bit frustrated, it is what it is. And since there's nothing I can do to control further, it's time for me just to, find all my blessings. Maybe it's happening because, like John Carroll said, he's like, maybe we'll push back another week, and that's what the doctor will have us do so they can read the scans, and maybe that will positively affect something else. Maybe it's happening because he's going to have 5 days instead of the 2 days, and they're going to move him down to the 2 days, but those 5 days is going to be exactly what keeps this mutation situation from occurring in his body again? Like, I don't know. So do I have any answers? No. This is all about how to react when shit goes a way you don't want it to go. But maybe that's, or not maybe, that's the way it was supposed to go. Even though it's hard. That could be happening in your life some way right now. You want answers, you want a different answer, you want a different situation, and you got what you got, and it's out of your control now. So what do? How do you react? So what do we do next here at the Carroll household? I'll keep doing my best. I'll keep calling the doctors, making sure they get the scans, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll do chemo next week. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do 2 days. Maybe we'll do 5 days. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll talk to the doctor tomorrow. Maybe we'll talk to him in a week. But guess what? All we can do is breathe. So we are going to go and maybe have a little dance party, do some handstands, maybe get some fresh air if it's not too windy and cold, and we're going to smile and we're going to laugh. That's what we're going to do. Guys, I love you. I promise to share all of the results when I have them. So we're just going to learn some patience. That's all I have. Bless my soul. Wait, want to say bye to my friends? Come here. They want to see you.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Will you sing them one song? Will you sing them Rain, Rain, Go Away?
Rain, rain, go away. Come get another day. Little kids want to play. It's.
Do you want to sing them Bruno?
No,
You don't?
we don't talk about Jonah. Mom, say goodbye.
Okay. The best. Guys, love you. Goodbye. Say bye, friends.
Bye.
You got a friend in me.
On this one.
This one, this red one down here. Push it. Push it again. Now the red one again. Bye, guys.